Hello everyone, we are Try Harderer, a bunch of friends that love gaming, and welcome to our video about Ender Lilies. Ender Lilies is a metroidvania style game where players control a little girl named Lily as she explores the ruined kingdom together with the souls of the fallen. Currently in early access on Steam, the first 3 areas of the planned 8 are available to roam, and a few hours into the game, we love what is available so far. That said, there are certain aspects of the game that are different from what we expect from metroidvania games, and we will look into the ways they affect the player experience. Firstly, the controls of this game. As of writing, unlike other metroidvania games, players in Ender Lilies are given a dodging dive that lets them avoid essentially all attacks, if done correctly. The reason for this is that players are given a lot more invincibility frames during the dodging animation, allowing Lily to get behind enemies easily. In contrast, in Iga's Bloodstained, Miriam's backstep has a much shorter amount of iframes and thus do not share the same level of leeway in dodging. However, players are able to cancel the animation for backstepping in Bloodstained by performing another action, whereas diving in Ender Lilies cannot be animation cancelled. Because of this difference, dodging requires much more planning in Ender Lilies. When players use their default attack in the air, they are actually fixed in place while attacking, instead of falling. This allows players to hit enemies that are higher than ground level more easily, but at the cost of making the players less mobile in the air when attacking. Monsters respawn when resting at a save point as compared to when leaving and exiting a map. This is an interesting decision that makes it feel more like a Soulsborne as seen in Salt and Sanctuary, but also prevents some farming methods you would use in other metroidvanias. You can teleport between save points in this game as compared to being required to find a specific teleporting room in order to quickly travel between points on the map. This reduces the amount of backtracking by a significant amount. The player does get level ups and new abilities in the game, but leveling up doesn't seem to increase the strength of your character by a huge amount. This makes it more similar to Soulsborne games as compared to Metroidvanias, where you could expect to be able to rely on leveling to get past the difficult encounter in the game. The minimap only shows different areas as nodes and without much detail, making it hard for players to see or find out much from the minimap. It does, however, tell the player if the map is connected to any other maps and the rough locations of the exits. This allows the players to have a rough idea of where they would need to go in order to progress through the game, while retaining a sense of mystery in the maps. The music is fitting for a game like Ender Lilies, giving it an ephemeral feel. Lily and her guardians feel like they could disappear at any moment, and it drives home the fact that we are facing the twilight of this world. One interesting thing about the sound design is that the sound of the rain, which is prevalent in the entire time you play the game, is momentarily paused when you rest at the save point, signifying a moment's respite for Lily. So what do you guys think? Like and subscribe if you think it's interesting, and tell us if there's anything you'd like to see us do or expand on. We'll see you next time.